Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. We are on episode, let me check my little notes I have here. We're on episode 19 already. I keep a little notepad here so I can kind of remember what I did in each episode. Episode 19 already, we're getting close to episode 20. And if you remember last time, we were going to do yellow cubes, and then we didn't. We ended up setting up, where is it, over here somewhere, right? We are completely out of power too, which is kind of worrying me a bit. How are we doing? We're okay. We set up our hub Mark II, I guess? It's not Mark II buildings. It's just buildings here that... What is the problem? Oh, right. I need to produce more of these things. So, yeah, this is a thing too. That I actually think I need to make this separately, because this is on a 2-second cycle, so that's one per second, and this is using two or 2 seconds, basically 1 per second, and this is 1 per second, which is fine and dandy, but we need a lot more. We need to saturate this belt. So what we're going to do is we're going to redo this. Now, I don't know why I didn't do this in the beginning. I guess I was just trying to be too ambitious. So we're just going to do that. We're going to cut this here. Delete. Okay? So it's a 1-to-1. So we want to produce... let's see, where can we do this? We can do it here, I guess. Produce these, which is... 3 every 2 seconds. So if we have 4 machines, that's 6 per second. So we can do 4 machines. And let's just space it out like that. 4 machines, which means we can do 4 machines for this one, because they need 2 every 2 seconds, which is 1 per second. And these can produce 2 every 2 seconds, which is 1 per second. So let's space that out. Oops. Not wrong button. Come on. There's that, and then these are going to need, this is going to have to actually go here. So these are going to come up, and they're going to go like that, and then this is going to go away, and we're going to bring this over to here, and we're going to go up, and then we're going to come across. Well, let me do that. There, and we're going to bring it down to there, okay? So, jankiness a bit, but what are you going to do? Like that. We're going to copy, paste. And then we're going to do... this is just going to get glass inbound. Now, I could use a Mark II belt to have more of these, but I think this is going to be fine for what it is, really. We're going to paste. And let's put in some power here and here. And we actually, want to select the glass, and there we go. So now we're going to produce 4 per second instead of 1 per second. So it will help. This, I should probably upgrade the belt. Now, all these belts can eventually be upgraded. It's just, again, for now, we're doing okay. That should spit everything out there. We should be doing 4 per second. Now, if I wanted to do 8 per second, I could just I could split this on the other side or make more of these, but this is going to be a great upgrade because these need 6 per 6 seconds. So what's going to happen is this is going to saturate. As you can see already, it's not saturating it, but it's... Oh, we're actually saturated here. See, this is where like some sort of logistics would be helpful, because this is going to fill up the internal buffer instead of doing this one, which I kind of don't want. But at least we're getting down into here. Then we'll get to here, and then we'll eventually get to labs, which again we are fine with right now. The labs, we actually need glass. Why are we having a glass problem? Where is glass at? Okay, this needs... Okay, well, I feel stupid again. Okay, so we're gonna go... That's not gonna work, is it? Wait, what? What am I trying to do here? Oh, okay. So that's not gonna work. It's gonna go. Uh-oh. I think we might be in trouble here, guys. Yeah, this is some jankiness here. We're gonna put this down, and we're gonna drop down. Let me just redo this. Yeah, this is kind of not how I wanted this hub to work out, and we may redo it again in the future. Man, it's still too far away because this is not how I intended this to go, to be honest with you. But again, I like to do research on certain things, but then other things I like to just kind of wing it and then just do it as we need it. Now again, we're gonna have extra here because we're not actually using we're not actually using 6 per second. We're using 4.5 per second because these are on a 0.75 timer. Nonetheless, okay, now we should start making labs. Okay, these need these things, which they'll get there. These things here are all filled already. Look at that. That's awesome. Chem plants we will definitely need. Okay, this is all good. These are saturated here. Eventually this will be, And then even in these machines here, we're not going to actually use that many of them like in bulk. But I digress. Let's go back to where we were, which was over here. Where are we at? Where are we talking about stuff? Here. Okay, so the next order of business is getting. I think we're gonna hold off on. We can set these up. Really, no, we can't because we don't have the silicon over there. Remember, we used all of it up. So okay, yellow cubes. This is simple. This is a 1 every 2 seconds, so you can have 12 assemblers making these per belt, and you're gonna be fine. Simple. The next thing is the diamond. So let's go into the diamond, or actually not the diamonds. These are the diamonds. The titanium crystals. Now. There are, well, one way to make these. You need titanium, which is simple. We can get that from the other planet, and we need these organic crystals. Now, there's three ways to get these. One is you can find them, a vein on a distant planet, which in our home system here, there will be none. We have to go to the next star cluster out, which we're not anywhere near that yet. We need warpers first. So we can't do that. So the other method is these two recipes, using plastic, refined oil, and water, which we don't have plastic yet, or using wood and plant fibers and water. Now, if you remember, in the beginning of the game, we had 11 of these, which, well, we still have 11 of them. To get one yellow cube, you need 1 to 1. And these take 1 crystal. So if our tech tree here, if you look into it, this is just to get our interplanetary logistics going. We need 80. And we need 120. So we have 11, which means we need 109. Let's just call it 110 is what we need to make. And we don't have any wood or any fiber because we just don't. We haven't collected that. But I think yellow trees give crystals. Oh, they don't. Let's see if any of these other ones do. I know the trees give crystals. There we go. We got 4 crystals right there. So I don't think we actually have to we just have to collect 200 crystals. We actually have 15 already. And we're going to do that off camera. And then we're going to set up a little build. And you know what? We could probably make these in our pocket. We could make these because we have titanium. While we're collecting, let's craft. Now, I'm going to fly to an area where we haven't really been to. There's a bunch of trees here, but there's a lot more up here in this little forest area. And we're going to start collecting stuff. So I'm going to cut the video here. I'm going to collect what we need. And then I'm going to come back. And then we're going to get it set up to make the crystals that we need to make the titanium crystals. And then we're going to start making yellow cubes. Kind of a janky way, but just enough to get the interplanetary logistics going, because we want to get silicon and we want to get titanium back here. Be right with you. All right, so what I have done here is I made a little kind of quick temp build to make the diamonds from what we handcrafted before we made this cut, and then plus we have 53. So we're on our way to 200. We're more than a quarter of the way through. And basically here we're making crystals. We're using titanium, which you don't need this many. And then this machine here, this is a Mark II assembler. Again, it's still slow. I think it's on a 6-second cycle. We have a bunch of wood in here. We have a bunch of plant fibers. And I don't think we're going to have enough because each one takes 20. So of 100 wood, you'll get 5. So 5, 10. So we're not going to have enough. But I wanted the jump cut. We're not going to have enough of these. This we need actually a lot more than that. But this is the janky build I got set up. It's going to do what we need to do. I'm going to cut it here, and then when we come back, we're going to have all of the crystals made, the titanium crystals made, and we're going to get yellow science going to research our titanium alloy and to get our, well, yellow cubes, I should say, and then to get our interplanetary logistics. I'll be back in a bit. And we're back, and if you look in our inventory, we have 200 titanium crystals, and we have a little over 200 diamonds. And you know what that means? We can make these structure matrix yellow cubes. And I think just for now, I mean, these are nothing, this isn't going to be ratioed in the slightest. But again, we only need 200 for now. Let's fly over and get some matrix slabs. We should have some built in our upgraded hub, which is going to be over here. If you get used to it being over here. How many do we got? We got 50. Well, we don't need 50. Let's what do we have? We have belts. We have belts. We have, okay, we're okay with everything right now. And most of these things are idle because we're not producing anything. Oh, can we land, please? Hello. So what I did is I went and formed some more yellow trees. The yellow trees, which are, well, I think I used all of them up. The yellow trees here are the ones that supply the crystals. Now, when you hover over, it doesn't tell you that, but they can get anywhere between, I think, 3 to 6 per one. Now, not every one, so it's not an exact thing. Okay, so what I want to do here is we have a bunch of labs, and we're going to do just like a quick little build here. That's fine. And we're going to make yellow cubes, and we're going to make yellow cubes, and we're just going to put a storage box here. What we're going to do is we're going to run a belt. I guess I should have did it a different way, but this is fine. And this belt's going to come here, and it's going to go like that. And we're going to go in, just like that. And then here we're going to have out, 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 out. Actually, not out. How do I delete this one? Just so I don't screw myself up here, we're going to do that. This one is going to have the crystals. This one is going to have, or that one's going to have the diamonds. This one's going to have the crystals. And we're going to put some power to this. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to have a oh, that's not going to work actually. Whoopsies. Let's I screwed this up a little bit. Upgrade this and that. Oop, I don't have any. Can I make a couple of these? Yeah, I can make a couple of them. Good. And then we're going to have an output here, which is going to run into that. That's what I wanted to do. Just one like that, and then we have a couple of these yet. We do output, output, upgrade, upgrade. Perfect. And then we're gonna put a whole whack more of these on top. Structure matrix, perfect. AKA yellow cubes. And while we're letting that go, we're gonna unlock this, and we're gonna unlock that. This is going to eventually be good too, but these take a lot of things that we don't have yet to make. Just like a lot of these things, we don't have any of that. And let's see what other yellow. These are good too, but you need deuterium for that, which we don't have deuterium yet. This is the strength carbon nanotubes, which we can make, but we don't really have a use for them at the moment. Like we're not up to this level stuff yet. Particle colliders and stuff to make delirium. We don't need any of that stuff yet. Let's see once what upgrades we can get that might make sense. That we can't get yet. Mech core. Again, we're not going to have enough to do any more research, so I'm not sure why I'm even looking at this. But this is awesome. Look, they're all in here already. Every one that we put in is being used. And we should have plenty in here. I can't go any higher with any of this, can I? No. Again, this is just a temp build just to get these two things researched. And as you see, the titanium alloy, you need 80, but you need 800 of these. So it's going to take a bit more time. And same here, you need 1,200 of these. So you need 10 times the amount of the other ones. Thankfully, we do have that. Now, if I was smart, I would have had these labs going into a storage box. But it's fine. And see, we're already tapped out here. But I'm not going to redo all of this yet. That'll be in some future episodes. Okay, cool. So this build here can basically just... and if you don't know, this is just... If you left-click on a belt, you can delete the whole belt. This here will delete the whole area. And you can increase this just like when you're placing foundations. And since we don't need any of this, this can all go away. We don't... well, what did we get rid of that we shouldn't have gotten rid of? Oh, I don't need this. I don't need any of the wood. I don't need any of the water. Bye-bye. Oh, that can go away. And I don't think there's anything to pick up, is there, that I really want to pick up? This I'll pick up. Whoops. I'll pick that up. And I don't think... This is just material, so bye-bye. I don't need the water. I don't really need any of that other stuff. Okay, this is great, though. We have plenty of yellow cubes. This just has to do its thing, and then we'll be good to go. Awesome. Let's do a little spin dance for that one. Let's go around here for a bit. It'd be nice if I could... That's a nice kind of picture. Boom, right there. Anyway, now we have to wait and let this kind of finish. But what we can do in the meantime is, well, we can see what we need to build these things. This, we can set this up already. There's no reason why we can't. And again, we only need enough to get what we need up and running. Here, we're going to need towers, which we need the particle collectors, which is something we can work on. These things here, we need the reinforced thrusters, which we actually, I think we can make them. We can make, well, we can get them set up. So all this stuff we can get set up, but the thing we can make, the thing we can make that we need right now are the particle collectors, which you remember in our other episode, right here, particle collectors, our particle containers. They're on, we have all these, we have graphene, we have copper, and we have the electric turbines all in the network. So let's find a spot. Let's see what type. Let's fly over to our hub, because we're definitely going to need to make some more belts. Oh, actually, well, we have belts. We just need to collect some more belts, and we're going to need some inserters. What do we got? Belts. Let's take that. Assemblies. Let's take half. And power towers. Power. We need more concrete. Now, I don't think I have concrete in the network yet, because I don't have a big build for it. I just have a basic build. Which, let's play, where is the concrete build? Let's fall down, and it's going to be right here. And how much do we have? We have not a lot, because we're putting the steel into this box as well. Oh, here we do. Shoot, we do have a lot. Okay. I swore I knew there was some in there somewhere. Let's continue over to this area here. Do we actually have any more of these? We need a couple of these, which we can't make because we need steel. Well, you know what? We can grab steel from, where do we have the steel at? One of these things. Oh, look at that! We're 1,000 drones. That's awesome. Here's steel. We can grab. That should be enough. We got to get a couple in these. We need. Oh, the turbines, which we have. Where are the turbines at? Here. We have thousands of them. We don't need thousands of them. We can just grab that. I don't want to get too many because we're going to be, we're going to run out of space here. We need one, and we need some processors. What can we get rid of? Gears, bye-bye. These, bye-bye. And then I think everything else we're okay. So we need processors, which we conveniently, where is our processor build? Here. We have a few thousand of them, so we can get 100 or so. We want to get 2. What else am I missing here? Copper and graphene. We have some copper here. And can we still build one? We can build one more. Okay. I shouldn't. Why am I doing that? I shouldn't be collecting those things. Yeah, okay. That was silly. Okay. Let's, I don't know what I had here. Okay, let's continue on paving the world, if you will. Oh, perfect. That's researched. Now, if you remember, we have the equator, which I think runs... Where does it run, actually? I don't remember where it is. It runs right here, which I said I shouldn't. I wasn't going to build over this, and I did anyway, but that's okay. Let's just mark that so we know that it's here. And we can build above it. Let's put down some... Where's our foundations? Our foundations. Put it down. And we can pave over this water. Bye water. We don't need it. Pave up to here. This stone vein is fine for where it is. Might want to just kind of divide this area up a little bit so I'm not building over top of other things. That might be a good idea, just to kind of keep space. Now, we do have this in the way, but I think that's going to be okay. All right, so what we need to do here is we need to get this down. How many drones do we have, actually? 90, we have 200 drones. Okay. We're going to get powered up. How's our power situation? Should be fine here. We're okay. So what we need to do is we need to get a few things made. And the first thing is we need to work on the particle containers, which this is used from unipolar magnets, which would be great, but we don't have those, of course. And the other one would be turbines, turbines, copper plate, and graphene, which we have. We have that all in our network. Now, we could pull it from this. Well, we're going to end up pulling it from that. But we're going to do that, and we're going to dump the maximum amount. So we want to get copper plate, we want to get turbines, and we want to get graphene. Now, I don't want to have tons of all of this, especially these. I don't think... What does each one take? 2. Well, they're all 2. So, we can... Yeah, whatever. Let's do 2,000. It's fine. And then we're just going to go demand. It's going to send them out. Some of these are just going to go right to here to grab it. Well, they're coming here, or not there. This one. This one. Where are our turbines? That one. So, you know, whatever. It's fine. Okay, so let's see how we want to do this. These are on a 4-second timer. So if we have 4 of these, we are 2 per second. If we have 12 of these, if we have 12 of them, we're going to be consuming 6 per second of everything. So let's just do 12 of them. We should be able to do 12 in a row, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, we're going to do it like that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And this stone thing is kind of a pain here, but I think we're going to be fine anyway. And it takes 2 of each, so it doesn't really matter where you put it. So what we'll do is we're going to run copper up top, and we're going to run turbines above that. Okay, and then here we're going to run the graphene up. Yeah, this is going to maybe be a problem, but I think we'll be fine. And we're going to bring that back, and we're going to dump that. Actually, we can't dump that into there. Oops, sorry, hold on. We're just going to put it in a box just for... I'm just going to use a small box. Just for now, we're going to put it in a box, because I don't know where I'm going to... Oh, oops. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. That's why we need the interplanetary towers, because they can hold 5 items. Okay, so this is all on a 4-second timer, so we can use the level 1 in, out, in, and then basically Copy. Oh, we can't go that far. Go to there. And let's get down to the end here. That can go away. Copy this. And we can go tab, tab. Oh. What? Oh, this one isn't built yet. That's why. There. That should be everything, right? And now we can just put in some power. We can get this build. I'm doing it purposely backwards. Well, I guess so. Well, it doesn't matter why. There we go. Perfect. Let's see this work. Awesome. How are we doing with power, by the way? We're okay. This is great. How's our supply? Perfect. Ah, here they come. Perfect. Let's just make, I think these go in stacks of 20. So let's go there. Perfect. This is great. We got yellow science up and running this episode. We got particle. I call them collectors, but they're called particle containers. That's great. And our research on interplanetary logistics are almost done. Which, if you look, they need titanium alloy and they need the particle containers. This needs the thrusters. Thrusters are the next thing. Let's get out of this. Thrusters are the next thing we need to make, and that's simple. Like, these are all simple builds. The next thing we actually got to do is we got to get the titanium going, and I want to make just enough to. Well, we're gonna need a bunch, and I think we actually should start. We're going to cut this episode now, well, very soon, but I think what we need to start doing is building a little rig on our new hub, which we have over here. We're kind of out of space already. Is we need to set up, we need to start getting faster machines. Now these are these are making at what they make at. Let's see, can we even make, we actually have a couple of these. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Make them go a little bit faster. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Because these are the three main things. Smelters too, but smelters, the level 2 smelters aren't anywhere near now. And belts are a big thing. So yeah, we want to start working on this. And let's just check really quickly what we need. Can we make a couple of these? I can make 2. What am I lacking? Graphene. That's okay. Belts are the main thing, and we're going to put that here, and this one is going to go here. So we want to make green belts, which take that, which we have, and we're going to do the green inserters, which we have, and the engines we both have both of these things in the network. And does any of these have a free slot? That one has a free slot. That one has a free. I can actually pull them in from there, which is going to be great. So we're actually just going to kind of go like that and like that. And we want to put a couple storage chests. How do I want to do this? So I want to bring a belt. What do these need, actually? 3 per second. So yeah, this is going to need a bit more of that, I think. And then what do they need? 1 per second. So I can actually just use these belts. So I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to bring that in, and then I want to put the storage box here and here. This I'm going to limit to that, and then this I'm going to limit to that. We still don't need tons of those. And then we're just going to use the fast ones to go down like that. And then we're going to use this one to go like that. And I don't know which is which, so I'm just going to do it to both. It doesn't really matter. And there we go. And when we come back next episode, we're going to get this set up, and then we're going to start working on the titanium alloy build. Because if you see here, 46, this, well, and then 400, and I clicked 460. So this will take a bit of time yet, but I want to get the alloy smelting set up. I'm going to get this set up, and then we're going to be good to go. Anyway, we'll wrap this up here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys taking your time out of your day to watch my videos. That's a nice looking hub, I think. It's a bit janky up here, but it's a nice looking hub. This is starting to actually look like something. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. And yeah, tell your friends. I'm really looking to get my subscriber count up, my views up. And yeah, share it with your friends if you think they like the game. And as always, I'll catch you in the next episode.